something changes after 65. You walk into a room and forget why. You can't recall names or the simple details. Decisions take longer. Focus slips. Most people think it's just aging, but it's not that simple. Your brain is under silent attack. There are 3 hidden habits slowly damaging your memory, your clarity, and your ability to think clearly. And chances are you're doing at least one of them without even realizing it. But the good news, you can stop it. You can protect your brain, and even after 65, you can still stay sharp, focused, and confident. So stay with me, because in the next few minutes, you'll discover what's really going wrong and how to fight back before it's too late. Brain decline. After 65, the hidden truth you were never told. Let's talk about what really happens to your brain after the age of 65. No fluff, no myths, just facts. Your brain, just like your body, changes with time. But these changes aren't always obvious, and they can sneak up on you. The first thing that happens, your brain starts to shrink. That's right. After 60, the brain begins to lose volume. The prefrontal cortex, responsible for decision making, focus, and memory, it starts thinning. By age 70, many seniors have already lost up to 10% of their total brain volume. Next, neuron communication slows down. Think of neurons like messengers passing signals in your brain. As we age, these signals get weaker, slower, and less efficient. You might notice it as forgetfulness, brain fog, or slow reaction times. Then comes a major silent issue, reduced blood flow. Your brain relies on oxygen and nutrients to work properly, but after 65, blood flow to the brain decreases. Less oxygen equals slower thinking, less nutrients equals poor memory. And over time, this creates a dangerous environment where brain cells begin to die off quietly. Studies show that by the time most people hit the late 60s or early 70s, these changes can start to snowball. According to Harvard Medical School, brain shrinkage accelerates after age 60, especially in areas tied to memory and executive function. But here's the most important thing to understand. These brain changes are natural, but they are not the root problem, because aging alone isn't the enemy. The real threat, your daily habits, what you eat, how you move, how you sleep, what you expose your brain to day after day. That's what decides how fast your brain ages. Some people stay sharp into their 90s, others start forgetting names at 65. The difference? It's not just genetics, it's not just age, it's what you do, say or don't do every single day. And that's what we're going to uncover. So before we move forward, let this sink in. You are not doomed by your age, but you could be held back by your routine. Aging isn't the enemy, your daily habits are, because after 65, your brain needs your help more than ever. Let's begin with one of the most underestimated and most dangerous brain killers after 65. Sitting too much. We've been told sitting is bad for the heart, for weight gain, for back pain. But here's the truth no one talks about. Sitting too much is silently shrinking your brain. Think about it. How many hours a day do you spend sitting? TV, meals, reading, scrolling on your phone? It adds up fast. And here's the problem. When you sit for hours without movement, your blood circulation slows down dramatically. That means less oxygen and fewer nutrients are getting to your brain. And your brain, especially the hippocampus, the part responsible for memory, starts to weaken. Imagine your brain as a powerful machine. Now imagine that machine running on low fuel for years. Eventually it stops firing the way it used to. Multiple studies have shown this disturbing fact. Seniors who sit for more than 6 hours a day have up to 30% higher risk of cognitive decline. And this isn't just memory loss. We're talking about confusion, slow thinking, and even early dementia. And the worst part, most people don't even realize it's happening because it happens slowly. You wake up, sit for breakfast, sit to read, sit for lunch, sit for TV, sit again for dinner, then sit before bed. That's 10 to 12 hours a day without your brain getting what it needs to thrive. But here's the good news. You don't have to run marathons. You don't have to lift heavy weights. You just need to move a little and often. Here's what you can do starting today. Stand up every 30 to 45 minutes, even a short break. Just stretching or walking to the kitchen helps restart blood flow. Go for a 20-minute walk daily. This alone has been shown to dramatically improve brain function in people over 60. Try light stretching or chair yoga. It boosts circulation and gives your brain a fresh wave of oxygen and energy. And here's the bonus. Moving more doesn't just protect your brain. It improves mood, sleep, digestion, and your immune system too. It's all connected. If you don't move your body, your brain starts dying quietly. So if you've been sitting too long, it's time to get up because your brain is counting on you. Let's move to the next silent destroyer of your brain, sugar. It's sweet, it's satisfying, but after 65, it's also dangerous. Sugar addiction is one of the most common and most overlooked causes of early brain aging in older adults. Now you might think, I don't eat candy all day, I'm fine. But sugar hides in more than you think. White bread, sauces, crackers, cereals, juices, flavored yogurt, even so-called healthy snacks. And what does all this sugar do once it's inside your body? It creates inflammation, especially in the brain. That inflammation begins to damage neurons, slowing down how your brain processes information. That's why you may notice brain fog after meals, short-term memory slips, feeling mentally tired or confused. And over time, that inflammation becomes toxic. It's been linked to early Alzheimer's, mood swings, and even depression in older adults. According to Harvard research, high blood sugar causes premature brain aging by as much as 10 years. Let that sink in. 10 years older, just from too much sugar. You could be 68, but your brain might be working like it's 78, and it doesn't stop there. Sugar also affects your sleep quality, your energy levels, and your ability to make decisions, turning daily life into a mental struggle. But here's the part they don't tell you: you can break free from sugar addiction without giving up all pleasure. Here's how. Cut out sodas and processed snacks. These are loaded with added sugars that go straight to the bloodstream and spike inflammation. Eat more healthy fats like avocado, olive oil, and nuts. These feed your brain and stabilize blood sugar. Load up on berries and leafy greens. They protect brain cells and are rich in antioxidants that reverse sugar damage. Still want dessert? Go for a small piece of dark chocolate, 70% or higher. It satisfies the craving and supports brain health in moderation. You don't need to be perfect, but every improvement counts. And once you reduce sugar, most people report clearer thinking, faster recall, and even better mood within just weeks. So if your memory has felt off, if you've noticed yourself struggling with words or decisions, look at your sugar intake. It might be the enemy you didn't even realize was inside your kitchen. Every bite of sugar after 65 is like pouring fire on your memory. Your brain is already doing the hard work to stay sharp. Don't make it fight through a sugar storm too. Make the switch. Fuel your brain the right way. You'll feel the difference and your future self will thank you. And now let's talk about one of the most ignored but most dangerous brain killers after age 65. Poor sleep. Everyone knows sleep is important, but most people still underestimate just how critical it is for your brain health, especially as you age. See, when you don't sleep deeply, your brain isn't just tired, it's toxic, literally. During deep sleep, your brain goes into cleanup mode. It flushes out waste, repairs damaged cells, and clears toxins that build up during the day. But when you don't sleep well, one of those toxins, called beta amyloid, starts to collect, and this particular toxin, it's directly linked to Alzheimer's disease. Over time, the buildup of beta amyloid starts to interfere with memory, clarity, and even your personality. That's why you may feel mentally slow in the morning, forgetful during the day, irritated, anxious, or moody, foggy, like your brain just isn't on. And the science is clear. A major study found that people over 60 who sleep less than 6 hours a night on a regular basis have a 33% higher risk of dementia. That's 1/3. And yet, many seniors still stay up late watching TV, scrolling on their phones, or waking up several times a night without getting true rest. But here's the truth. Sleep isn't just about feeling rested, it's about repairing your brain. Without deep sleep, your brain can't heal, it can't remember, it can't protect you from cognitive decline. But there's good news. You can start improving your sleep tonight with just a few small changes. Checkmark sleep in complete darkness. Even small amounts of light, like a hallway bulb or blinking TV light, can interfere with your brain's ability to enter deep restorative sleep. Use blackout curtains or a sleep mask. Avoid screens 1 hour before bed. Phones, tablets, and TVs emit blue light, which tells your brain to stay alert instead of wind down. Replace screen time with a book, soft music, or journaling. Try natural calming aids. A cup of chamomile tea, magnesium supplements, or calming essential oils like lavender can gently support relaxation and help you fall asleep faster. Keep a consistent schedule. Your brain loves rhythm. Go to bed and wake up at the same time every day, even on weekends. Cool and quiet room. Your body sleeps better when the temperature is slightly cool. Keep the room dark, quiet, and peaceful. Many people over 65 believe that poor sleep is just a part of getting older. But that's a myth. It's a habit, one that can be fixed. And once you do, Your focus sharpens, your memory strengthens, your mood stabilizes, and your brain begins to function the way it was designed to. Sleep isn't rest, it's repair. Miss it, and your brain breaks down. So don't ignore your sleep. It's not just downtime, it's your brain's lifeline. So now you know the 3 silent habits that slowly kill your brain after 65. But here's the good news, you can turn it around. Yes, even now. If you start avoiding these harmful habits, your brain doesn't just stop declining, it can actually begin to heal. When you take care of your brain, incredible things start to happen. Your memory sharpens. You start recalling names, details, and events faster. You make decisions more clearly, no more second guessing or confusion. Your mood improves. You feel more calm, focused, and confident. And you dramatically lower your risk of Alzheimer's and dementia. It's not about being perfect. It's about doing the small things consistently, the right way. Here's your Brain Boost checklist. Simple steps that protect your mind every single day. Move for at least 20 minutes daily. This doesn't have to be intense. Just walking, stretching, or light yoga gets your blood flowing and fuels your brain with oxygen. Eat a Mediterranean-style diet. This means more fish, leafy greens, olive oil, berries, nuts, and whole grains. Add much less sugar, processed food, and red meat. These foods feed your brain and reduce inflammation. Sleep 7 to 8 hours a night. Not just any sleep, deep quality sleep, dark room, no screens before bed, relaxing routine. Remember, a sleep is when your brain does its detox and repair work. Stimulate your mind. Read a book, solve a puzzle, listen to music, learn a new skill. Your brain is a muscle and it needs exercise to challenge it, engage it, keep it alive, connect with others. Isolation accelerates brain decline. Talk to someone, join a group, laugh, share stories, and stay involved in the world around you. Cut the sugar, ditch the couch, protect your sleep. You now know what damages your brain, and you have the tools to stop it. It's never too late to protect your brain, but every day you wait, the damage adds up. Your brain is not broken, it's waiting for you to give it what it truly needs. And when you do, you'll feel sharper, stronger, more alive, like yourself again, the version of you that you remember. So don't wait, start today, because your best years mentally, emotionally, and spiritually can still be ahead of you. Your brain is not gone. It's not too late. It's still alive, still capable, still fighting for you every single day. But it can't do it alone. The habits you hold on to today, they become the reality you live in tomorrow. And the truth is simple. You don't need to wait for a scary diagnosis. You don't need to lose yourself to know something needs to change. Because change doesn't happen later, it happens now. So stand up, cut the sugar, guard your sleep, feed your mind, and take your brain back before it's too late. This isn't just about living longer, it's about living better, with clarity, with purpose, with freedom. You deserve that. Don't let your brain die in silence. Give it the life it's still fighting for. Comment. I choose to protect my brain. Like if this gave you clarity. Subscribe for more life-changing health and brain tips. Share this with someone over 60. It could save their memory, their health, and their future.